Hello, my name is Daniel, and our company called Sleek. We are a two-man startup, myself and Chai, my engineering partner. What do we do? Our product is a CRM, customer relationship management, or either a sales engagement platform, which we originally kind of built internally to solve our own problems, and down the road we understood it can be a great product. So we've been working on it for about 5 years now, and ultimately the core, the gist of the product is the fact that it allows a business to build more of a personal, specific relationships with large groups of customers or people or partners or leads, and that's due to some innovations in the customer communication type of matter. And as far as follow-ups goes, and I'm sure we'll be able to see that. So I'm going to jump into a quick product demo, and hopefully you would like it. Okay. So I'm going to pull up the CRM, and as you guys can see, it's based on three different aspects: groups of people, templates that assign to them, and basically the campaign settings. Microsoft. So I'm going to first go by these 3 steps, and that's basically the flow that I need for the user to do his initial sending to his customers via spreadsheet, and that way we can actually deliver the value as quick as possible, as far as it being useful. So say I don't have a list and I need to create one, a group out of my list. So in this case, we're APIing the Google Sheets. I'm going to choose my tab and my sheet, and I can see a brief preview over it. So say now with the mapping fields, I need to choose the fields that I want to work with. I see that I'm missing the experience field. Here is that. Also, we have options to kind of manipulate some of the data on the Excel as far as capitalize, lowercase, remove text or replace text, and that's due to spreadsheet being a mess sometimes, and dealing with Excel can be even a bigger mess for some of us. So I did that. I'm going to click next, and that's the step. We basically have the ability to segment my list. So say in my use case, I want only folks with like 5 years or more of experience, and say that are from Los Angeles for this particular example. So I'm going to choose the field that I want to segment. So I'm going to choose the years. I'm going to punch in greater or equal, I will say 5. So as you can see, it's already minimized it to 7. And then I want to add another condition that let me have only the ones that are from Los Angeles. And as you can see, what I'm getting here is only the 2 that are relevant to me. Of course, on a bigger lists, it's much more meaningful. So over here, this is my summary of my group, just what I uploaded. We have an option to choose an SMTP. By default, this one is Gmail. We can integrate SendGrid and Amazon in there. We will choose our time zone, international clients, things like that. And of course, we have email verification system in the background, which will be very important for folks to do that first time. So here is my group that was propagated. Second step, I need to create a template. So I am going to give it a name. And for now, we only have the email option, but we're wrapping up our Twilio integration for text messaging, and perhaps we'll do a few more. Now, when I write the message, I can say something like, how's the company is doing. But as you can see, instead of the brackets that are a little confusing, over here we gave a visual type of representation for the different sorry, for the different variables, right? So now right now, let's say tell a story. Writing is a big pain, right? So we try to do what we could also with the Microsoft type of resource, the GPT-3, to make it easier on people to compose emails. Tell the story about how Microsoft Startups program has helped. As you can see, it's very specific. Sleek CRM to reach more customers. All right, so I'm going to click this guy and I'm going to rewrite the email, perhaps in say a professional tone. I'm going to click generate. And as you can see, pretty relevant. I would assume I am writing to let you know about how Microsoft Startups program has helped Sleek CRM to reach more customers. The program has provided us with the access to valuable resources and support, which had allowed us to grow the business, yada yada. So this is pretty relevant. I can go ahead and use that, as you can see. And then if I want to, if I would like to add a follow-up, basically if I'm not getting a response here, so what we're going to do is create a follow-up, which would be basically nested as another message on a thread, right? Not as a separate email. So say I can say if stage 2 did not reply after 24 hours, got a chance to look at it. Now, as you guys know, for closing deals and creating type of a work relationships, follow-ups is very, very critical. And that's something that it's hard to do kind of manually. So this is our first aspect of making that kind of more automatic. And we would look at the post-campaign actions in a second. So here is my template. I'm choosing the date that this thing would fire. I'm choosing my time frames. If I want to skip perhaps weekends or different things like that. And I'm going to fire away. Now, sorry, we've completed the initial and most important step that the user would need to take to actually send that initial communication to his list. And then the post, what we call the post campaign actions, would be under a workspace where I can basically see the latest activity of the user. Basically means whomever either opened my email or clicked one of the links. Then I can see his profile. All the different, can change the status, as you can see, the score, all the different, all the details I got, of course, with the option to edit them. I see all the logs of the user. Now I see all the groups that they're in, the different campaigns, and I can, of course, go ahead and reply directly to the person with a new email, reply to any thread I had with them in the past, or to do what we call the personal journey, which basically allows that next step of automation. So say after you sent your initial campaign, what happens is if you get any responses, anything like that, you're left with kind of picking them up manually. And that is very challenging and limiting. So what we're doing here is giving the option, just checking in, to continue that type of automated follow-up until we will get a response, but from an existing conversation. So this is very, very useful and really helps with picking up those conversations that only if we would have followed up on them, we could have get a deal out of them, okay? So there's many more aspects to the system, many more settings. We got an advanced search capability to really find only the specific interested people based on their actions and different fields. We can configure different integrations. What we got here, I will show you very briefly. So we got the QuickBooks integration, the Twilio. Here we can configure a lead score, and there is a lot of more like sudden but very important features for this thing would actually work for a small business, and to make it a product that they can actually trust and use on a daily basis. Okay, so I want to say thanks for checking that out. Thanks for the generous opportunity as well, and we're looking forward to be working with Azure. Okay, see you guys soon. Bye bye.